Okay, let's go. Today I think I made this post. I think few months ago, last 2 months or so, on my Facebook wall. It says six things you should do before age 30. You know, many people see this post. This age between age 20 to 30 is a very lucrative age to anybody, either of the gender, male or female. This is a critical times that how the rest of your life will be. The decision is made here. So I will be discussing some things and teaching some lucrative things you need to know. I know some of you may see this video as a challenge or as an insult, but please don't take it as an insult or something. Just learn and amend. If you are past this age also, it's not still late. You can still amend and refocus since you are still alive and healthy and good. So at age 20 to 30, you should have the abilities to do this. So at the age of 20 to 30, there are some things you need to have. There are some things you need to do. There are something is a must you should do before age 30. There are some things you must know, and there are some things you must not do. There are some things you must do. So let's see some of the things I put down here. At age 20 to 30, you should have the abilities to do this. One, at age 20 to 30, you should have the ability to feed, clothe, and house yourself and at least one other person. So at the age of 20 to 30, how do you do this? Some people may see it as a burden or something, but it's a training. It's a sign of responsibility. It's a sign of maturity to at age 20 to 30, you should have the ability to feed yourself, like feed yourself without depending on your parent or anybody. You should feed yourself, clothe yourself, and house yourself, either rent or your own apartment. You should you should feed yourself, clothe yourself, house yourself, and at least one other person. I don't know how this can be achieved, but it is a must if you want to live a successful life. At age 20 to 30, you should be able to achieve this number one. Then number two, at age 20 to 30, you should have the ability to drive a car. Eh? You should have the ability to drive a car. The car, the car must not be your own, but please, for your own good, learn how to drive a car. It is very, very important. It is very important for your life. It is very important for your life. So number three, at age 20 to 30, you should have the ability to have read and studied at least 20 to 30 different books on finances, businesses, innovations, technology, leaderships, relationships, and marriages, and religious books. Okay, I know many of you may be surprised why I make mention of books and all of this. I know many of you are not even thinking of we are not even thinking of seeing something like this, and it happens to be on our number three. On number three here, you should have the ability to read at least 20 different books about money, finances, businesses, innovation, technology, leadership, relationship, and marriages, and religious books. Note, I'm not talking about academics works. even though they are important. Take note of this. I'm not talking about the books you read in schools and all of this blah blah blah. No, I'm not talking about those books. Number four, number 4 here, at age 20 to 30, you should have the ability to have at least two different lucrative skills, as some may call it handwork. And digitization and globalization is not exclusive. So you need to be digitized, like you need to have the ability to use most of the digital devices and technologies. This is very important because we are in a jet age already, a digitized age already. So everything is digitized. You need to be digitalized also. So know this, you won't regret it at age 20 to 30. I know this is a youthful age where you have many or to do many things and all of that, but please channel your energy in achieving at least four of what I mentioned here. I know there are more. There are more up to 30, but I choose to give these six. These six, if followed and achieved correctly, you don't have any problem. Number 5 here, at age 20 to 30, you should have the ability to use the internet and the various web 3.0 technologies very well and comfortably, to be honest, for your own good and positivity only. Mm. Know how to use the internet very well, very well. If there's anything like that, at between the age of 20 to 30, you should know this. Last but not the least, at age 20 to 30, you should have the ability to invest more in yourself. That is personal development and growth is paramount. Take this more seriously. It is very important. Personal development. Personal development. The investment you make to yourself, it is the only investment that 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 you will have return on investment in full without any risk. Like it has no risk measures, like you cannot lose so long you are investing in yourself. Invest in your skills, invest in your knowledge, invest into your personal life growth. There your people are there. Don't misspend on lavish your youthfulness on chasing chaffs and nothingness, because tomorrow you may regret. Yes, you may regret it badly. If you read my story on my Facebook wall a few days ago about an old man who can't perform in bed again. Most of you are following me on Facebook. You can go back and read this story. It's very interesting. So because of old age, you will understand this number 6 very well. Don't waste your time on social media chatting for nothing if the chat are not about changing and developing yourself. In if the chat is not or are not about changing and developing yourselves on the aforementioned things you should do at age 20 to 30. Don't see this post as a challenge, but see it as an educative piece to work on yourself, and you will appreciate yourself later on. See this post as a course of studies in the university and improve on yourself. So I remain same person you know, Donald Maxwell, the digital asset broker, the entrepreneur, the web designer, and pro blogger. So just follow this. I took out my time one morning at about 3 a.m. You can see the time. It's 28th of February 2023, and I wrote down this at the cool of the night, when, yes, early hours of the morning rather. I calmed myself down. I was thinking through life and all of that. So I was able to come out with something valuable and lucrative that will change your life forever. So take this. seriously and enjoy yourself.